Good morning, Unity in the Seven Hills. My name is Daniel Capel, the singing violinist. I welcome you all here today. Let's stand and sing and swing wide the doors as we open our hearts to the messages of today. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud, out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I wanna keep alive. Laughter and joy. It's about comfort and smile. It's about love, it's about passion. It's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service. It's about taking a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter. It's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about lending a hand. Here we go. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Woo. And here's a song of mine that uses the 12 powers. So let's stand and sing together. We will stand here together in this moment right now as we move on our way through this moment of power. In our circle of friends, knowing the power of choice, we lift each other up with one united voice. You and me, we are unity. You and me, we are unity, you and me. We are unity, unity. An unlimited strength in each other we see. Have faith in the wisdom that love can set us free. Release all the things that we no longer need. We imagine a life full of passion and zeal. You and me, you and me. We are unity. You and me, you and me. We are unity. You and me, you and me. We are unity. Unity. We will stand here together in this moment right now as we move all the way through this moment of power. In our circle of friends, knowing the power of choice, we lift each other up with one united voice. You and me, we are unity. You and me, we are unity. You and me, we are unity. Unity. Let's sing that you and me part one more time. You and me, we are unity. You and me, we are unity. You and me, we are unity. 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 One more time. Unity.
That makes us laugh and makes us feel more connected. You feel more connected because you're laughing together. I see lifts up your
Sometimes.
I know. You and standing up here. Never mind, Paula.
Sometimes more connected than we ought to be.
To lend a hand. Yes, here we go. Have you got me off there? Okay.
Well, that was fun.
They will know we are brothers and sisters by our love, by our love. They will know we're together by our laughter and our joy. So in the laughter and joy in this room right here, right now, we acknowledge the light that each of us brings in of the divine. And that when we choose to ignite that light, to bring it forward more into expression, there's a flare up. Something remarkable begins to happen. So here at Unity in the Seven Hills, we believe Unity's statement of faith. There is only one presence, one power in my universe and in my life. God the good, omnipotent. God the good. God the good. And so we acknowledge today, this morning, we're going to expand our understanding of God and good. And in that understanding and deepening, we will know who we are and what is ours to do. For we have come to be the way, the life, and the power of the living God presence. And in this, we say amen.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome all the newcomers, if we have newcomers today. Welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. If you're visiting for the first time, we are very glad you're here. And after the service, we'd love for you to come join us downstairs for coffee, food, and fellowship. And we can't wait to get to know you. Our community news. We have a call for volunteers, opportunities for sacred service. We need someone to do birthday cards. We need a librarian. We need a keeper of the bookstore, and we need marketing volunteers. Anybody is in the fields or want to contribute? How to sell on marketplace training is at the church on March 22nd from 10 to 11:30 a.m. We are having a marketing team meeting on March 6th at 6:30. That's on Zoom. Who do we see for that to get a link to the Zoom? Paula. Wise Women meet on March 4th, 6 o'clock at Zoom. Sally Ingram is going to be facilitator. The Eye of the Storm Deep Dive is Tuesday, March 4th, here at the church at 1:30, and then also on Zoom at 7 o'clock. Sorry, what did I say? Oh, sorry. Listen to her. We're having a town hall meeting today after the service, and then we're going to have a potluck downstairs afterwards. Oh, got it. Meetings after potluck. Potlucks after this. Do not be here. Show up. Remember the many cans of veggies that we used to have in our outdoor storage? They're gone. Not anymore, gone. Yay! Yay, good job, guys. Our unity principle for this week is number 4. You want to read it together? Through an affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. And so it is. Now for the blessing of the youth together. You are a perfect child of God, and God and I love you just the way you are. We envision a vibrant youth program where children can see themselves as wholly loved and cherished, shining with the divine light of God. Yes.
So let's sing to that. Gonna let it shine, this bright light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! Let it shine, folks.
Now let's declare our mission together. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. And the daily word today is positivity. Through positivity, I can do all things through the divine presence within me. I've heard it said that most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. These words show me the importance of positivity and how an upbeat attitude can keep me afloat upon the rough waters of life. Positivity helps me see the world as full of joy and possibility. Difficulties may arise, but my confident faith in the goodness of God gives me the power to cross the stormy seas to find calm water and the warmth of sunshine, which we have out there today. The light of God surrounds, enfolds, and uplifts me. When I center my thoughts on the divine within, I feel equipped to meet all challenges. God's indwelling grace sees me through the stormy days. Even if squalls of sadness toss me about by faith, I will outlast the gales and reach calm seas again. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Proverbs 4:23.
Let's have the prosperity share before we turn the lights off. Wow, it's. I know somebody has some prosperity. Magical moment that happened during the course of the week. Who's got something? Paula, come on forward. I know she did because she was doing something special yesterday. Actually, so was I. Okay, so while she's coming up, I'm going to tell you what I did. So normally I play at the event that she was running yesterday, and this is the first year I haven't, because I was playing with a symphony orchestra last night, and we had Cirque du Soleil artists. While we're playing this amazing music, classical music, there were people spinning around and above us and doing 15 clothes changes in like 30 seconds or whatever they were doing, all sorts of things. It was very distracting while I'm playing. But it was so much fun. It was a sold out, I was going to say congregation, audience last night. And I guess they were a congregation of sorts. And to the God of music. So it was a magnificent event, fantastic yesterday. So, over to Paula.
So this weekend, it was my favorite event that I work with it for Parks and Rec for planning is the Daddy-Daughter Dance, and that was last night. It's so much work and setup, and then it lasts for 2 hours, then we take down. But I love it because there are people from all walks of life that bring their little girls and teenage girls and occasionally adult girls. And it's just beautiful to see them walking into the dance, and then, all of the things that we have, the photo booth and the music and all the things, and it just warms my heart. And I had so many people email me this week saying, thank you for doing this. We've done it every year. And so it's making memories for these families, and it does my heart good. And we had 493 people show up last night.
What about, can you tell them about the sensory thing too?
Oh, yes. And last year, and we did it again this year, we have a 30-minute sensory-friendly version of it right before the regular dance starts. And so we have about 30 people registered. Usually not all of them come, but the music is quieter. There aren't as many people there. And if they feel comfortable, they can stay for the main event. And then we also had a Zen Zone, which is in the little library right beside the armory. So if anybody in the main dance, when it gets really loud, needed a break, they could go and just have a bit of a quiet time. So it was a success.
Speaking of Zen zones and time out, we are going to go into meditation now. So let's breathe as we sing Peace Be Still. May peace be all upon us. We find forgiveness. May peace prevail.
stillness. Follow your breath inward. Allow yourself to be completely supported here and now. Peace, be still. As our mind clears of all the to-dos and busyness of the day and the lists of things to do, after the service is over, we just clear that screen and establish our mind in the peace found in this now moment. Imagine with me that we're moving down into our body. We're moving into our heart space. Put your hand on your heart if that helps you connect more with your body. Peace. Be still. Let the words that I speak carry you deeper into an awareness of Holy Spirit, if you're willing. If not, just stay in the peace that you have established in your body. Sweep over my soul, sweet Holy Spirit. Sweep over my soul. Sweep out that I no longer need. Reveal what needs to be revealed. And then love yourself. Have compassion and empathy. For you are doing all that you can do here and now. This is the creative moment for you and Holy Spirit, that Spirit moving through you, that Spirit of the living God. Sweep over my soul. What wants to be revealed? What longs to be revealed? Who am I? Why am I here? And in that question, simply wait, become curious, and allow Spirit to speak through you. And as we bring our full attention back into this room, we do so saying, pour your love on me. Pour your love on me, Holy Spirit, that I may feel whole, perfect, and complete here now and going forward into this day. And so it is.
May peace be all upon us. We find forgiveness. May peace prevail around still. Peace of mind and body, I find forgiveness. I feel peace within me. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. So, do you want to come on up? Do you want to grab this? There you go. Okay.
Michael, get all close.
That's all right.
As long as I can
Make
see
sure
the
you can
words.
see it.
Yeah.
So this is a song that I created a little while ago, and I actually performed it last week, and you asked for it again. So this time we have backing vocals. In our minds, we build these walls. Fears and doubts, they take their toll. Time to break free and to fly. Spread our wings and touch the sky.
Break these walls, we'll find a way. Release our fears and seize the day. With open hearts, we'll tear those walls apart.
Choose our life and
Make our life an art.
choose our life and
Make our life an art.
buried hopes we will revive.
Ooh.
Raise the strength we have inside. The past won't hold us anymore. We'll shape our faith, unlock the door.
Ah, break these walls, we'll find a way. Release our fears and seize the day. With open hearts,
We'll
tear those walls apart.
choose our life and
Make our life an art.
silence the doubts, embrace the light. With courage we'll reclaim the darkest night. The inner critic's voice will fade away. Our truest selves we will have made.
I'll break these walls, we'll find a way. Release our fears and seize the day.
With open hearts, we'll tear those walls apart. Choose our life and make our life an art. Choose our life and make our life an art. Together, we'll break the binds. Liberate all our hearts and all of our minds. No more self-made prisons, we are unconfined. In the freedom of our souls, we'll be alive. We're gonna choose our life and make our life an art. Yes, we are. We're gonna choose our life and make our life an art. Choose our life and make our life an art. Yeah. Yeah. She said, was that okay? Thank you. There you go. I'll give that.
I might make him do it again.
No, no. I've got so many songs, so many other songs.
I know, but I'm your boss.
Yes.
Kiss the ring. Oh, I'm nothing if not a jokester. So what I want to do is the headset slides down my back. I want to tie. I'm going to do that.
It could be a little distracting. Of course, this could be a little distracting too.
This is the first time in a service I've been undressed by the music minister. Woo! Yeah, that does feel better. Thank you, Daniel. I asked for lend a hand. Oh my gosh, it's good to laugh, isn't it? It's good to see the light. It's good to see everyone here this morning because it makes a difference. It truly does make a difference. You make a difference. I'm going to tie together the last couple of Sundays talks so that we can move forward into what's next in our transition process. So Daniel, a couple of weeks ago, gave the talk on Everybody's a Hero, and Christy just awed us with the song, The Hero. And then I talked about last week how the antidote to competition, which the material world so deliciously displays for us to be in awe of, the antidote to that is purpose, is having a sense of purpose. And that song that Daniel wrote and sang and Christy joined in, it was wonderful to have the backup too, Christy, because it just adds to that vibration. And the words are so powerful, Daniel. I know you got lots of songs, but we need an anthem to take us forward. I don't know if that's the song, but we'll find out later in the town hall. Who are we? What do we want? What is going to ignite our passion and purpose as we move forward? You know, I'm called oh, by the way, for those of you who maybe don't know, I'm Carla McClellan. And I come from Unity Village, and I've been in Unity a long, long time. My parents are ministers, and I'm marinated in the message. Some ministers call me the spawn of Unity ministers, but I'll let you decide what I am. But I will tell you who I am. This is who I am. My intention is to inspire people to remember their passion and purpose in life, to awaken back into their life, to quit being on automatic pilot. That's what this service is all about. And then through the week, we talk about spiritual tools to keep that going forward, right? That's why I'm here. I also have spent, transitions are all of our life story. but I've really paid attention to the ones in my life because some of them have been incredibly painful. I dreamt about my daughter last night who died at 27. And I thought about what difference that made in my life, how shifting from the sad story, the awful story, the story no parent wants to experience, to a story that brought me to a deeper understanding of who I am and what my contribution is to make. So that's what I want us to look at, what's troubling us. I want us to find a trusted advisor to get past the rough parts. And I want us to get on purpose here at Unity of the Seven Hills because we are scattered. And that's the truth. And also the truth is we're here for a reason. One of the things that transitions and transitional specialists have studied is the process of transition. And William Bridges broke it down into 3 parts. So there's endings, there's the void, and there's beginnings. So in my checklist, what I'm writing back to Unity headquarters is we're coming to the end of our endings. That's what I feel. We're ready to move into something, but we don't quite know what it is. So we're in the wilderness, the void, right now. This is where the work is hard because we got to stay together in trust and in faith. We will be led through the wilderness just as the Israelites were led into the promised land. We will be led, but let's keep the kvetching to a minimum. Just my request. I like to have fun, and sometimes that's not as fun as laughing and expressing joy. But it needs to happen. It needs to happen. That wound needs to be healed. And so as we're ending up with the healing of the wound, we're moving into a time of uncertainty. And my God, isn't the world reflecting a beautiful mirror for us about uncertainty? Oh my gosh. We're learning a lot about diplomacy. We're learning a lot about world diplomacy and how the world responded. And that's what I want is a global. I'm not as interested in nations being separate. I'm interested in unity, all of us coming together. What can I give? What can I let go of? What can we come to common ground with? And so that's what a transition is. A transition is more than change. It's not, deciding to cut your hair to look different. It's but it does look lovely, Judy Rose. I really do like it. It is about a radical shift in the way you look at things, in the way you speak, in the actions you take. What are you willing to forgive? And start with forgiving yourself. Once you can really honestly forgive yourself, there is a space in your heart that is opened up. And that's what my biggest fear when my daughter died happened for me, is my heart cracked open. And I thought, who am I now? Who do I serve? What's my purpose? How now shall I live? And 2 weeks after that, my grandson was born. And that's why you hear stories about him, because I knew I would be all right when I looked into his eyes. I also had another daughter and, by the way, a husband and a dog. But looking into a baby's face, you just see the possibilities, don't you? A love beyond And I imagine that is the love, just a slight smidgen of the love we feel when the grace of God descends upon us. When we open ourselves up to life being more than the way we think it needs to be. Although we're brilliant and we've got all the answers, because look at how well it's going. Evidence is out there. Something needs to shift. At least for me, it does. I have to shift me. And I'm having fun doing it. So I want to have fun doing it with y'all. Sound like a game worth playing? So we are most fulfilled in our lives when we're living in alignment with our values and our purpose. We're most fulfilled. How many of you want that experience of being fulfilled, that experience of wholeness every day that we can experience it? We need to live in alignment with our values and our purpose. When we don't do this, what do we feel? Frustrated, dissatisfied with ourselves, other people, and our situations. So remember, we are spiritual beings in a spiritual universe having a human experience. We are spiritual beings in a spiritual universe. It is guided by spiritual principles, and we're having a human experience. This happens in all theologies, in the mystical branch. The idea that we are all one lives and moves and has its being, that there is a possibility for more good to be expressed. And how is it to be expressed? God doesn't do it for you. It is done through you. So if you don't like what's going on, wake up and do it differently. It can be that easy, or it can be that hard. And so here, what I know is we're doing it together. We're learning with each other step by step. So I've got a few spiritual tools I want to share with you. I've been in this a long time, and don't ask me how long, because it's been long. It's funny to get old, you know? Because you remember when you were young like it was yesterday. You think, how'd I get this old? But I'm enjoying life. There were times this week when I wasn't sure. But right now, I'm enjoying it, Bob. How about you? We have experienced dis-ease. So my intention is what gives an aim, a direction, a purpose to my goals and dreams. It comes from deep within me. It is associated with making a desire to others and to be known for that contribution. That's the definition of a hero, to make a contribution. To make a contribution and to be known for that contribution. Not egotistically, but appreciatively. You know, when I hear Daniel's song that he's written, all these songs that he's written and all the things that he's doing, I appreciate the fact that Sundays we get to create something together that'll be what it's going to be. Will it be perfect? I don't know, Daniel. I don't think we're perfect, but we're consistently moving in the direction of our dreams. And the same goes for you. So I'm going to ask you today and going forward in our class, the deep dive into Eye of the Storm Tuesday night, to share what your life intention is. Because until you're clear about your life intention, your life goes all over the place. Vision without action is what? It's a nightmare. You can have a vision, but if you don't act, you stuck in the same old, same old, same old. So what we want to be doing is moving forward. I'm the type that I want to move forward yesterday. let's get on with it. Christy's nodding her head. What's taken us so long? Well, we're going to move ahead. We are going to move ahead. Very soon we will be doing a reevaluation of our mission statement, because every decision that's made in this church needs to come from the mission statement. The vision pulls us past our judgments, our pains, our all the things we don't like, all the things that we think we know what we should do. Every one of you knows what I should do, right? Y'all got an idea of how I should do this, when I should do it, and where I should do it. And that's great. That's wonderful. But somebody has to bring that all together and formulate it into a vision. And that's all of you. I am just the vision holder for a period of time. How long that time is, I don't know. Maybe as long as you want me, or maybe as long until I feel like you're ready to fly on your own. But I will always be available to coach, because I love to coach. What if I said to you, not only are games played on a playing field, but even life can be mapped out energetically on a playing field? So if we look at this diagram, which is very rudimentary, but I want to show you something rather than talk you through it, because my words you'll forget. But I want you to have an image of what the purpose of life is. The purpose of life is to come alive and live it. It's not to sleep through it. So what New Thought tells us is that there is an energy field, a form, whether you call it God, source energy, universe, principle, love, whatever you call this absolute goodness, there's a source that we can plug into. We're immersed in it all of the time. We're just not aware of it all of the time. We fall asleep and then we have to wake up again. So in this, right here in this room, everything's in motion. Do you believe it? So imagine how crazy we'd be if we saw everything in motion all of the time. In fact, there are multiple realities going on right now, quantum physics tells us. So that's cool. That means I can shift to whatever reality I choose. But the deal is, I have to be 100% responsible for my experience, for my life. There's freedom, and there's also responsibility that needs to be taken. So down below, we have, let's look at the black line that separates the two forms of reality. So there's visionary reality and there's physical reality. Now, visionary reality in the beginning was called metaphysical reality. But then it became an old-fashioned word and people wanted something sexier, and so they said, well, let's call it visionary reality. But I like metaphysical reality, because all that means is beyond the physical. We can, so what's physical? It's that which we can see, touch, smell, hear. It's the field of objects, people, cars, buildings. So how do we take an idea from the metaphysical and bring it into the physical? Bring a dream, bring a goal from an idea, and then bring it into physical reality. Is it easy? Is it simple? I hear people say, well, it's too hard. It mustn't be my dream. It must be for somebody else. But let's talk about forms of energy. In visionary reality, the energy is high. It's contagious. It's super much fun to vision, isn't it? To imagine, to think about all the possibilities. I'm on the Enneagram, I'm a 7, so I don't like to be limited by anything. So don't put me in a box. Don't tell me I can't do something, because I'm going to show you. I can do it. So energy is high in metaphysical reality. It's contagious. People get excited and inspired. That's what I love to do, is inspire people. People can mistake inspiration for action. And you know what we call that? Metaphysical. So true. We forget the follow through. We forget the follow through. And why do we forget the follow through? Because we take that blue dot represents an intention, a goal, a dream. And the star on the other side represents a goal. So we take that intention, that dream, and we say, okay, now I'm going to move it forward and I'm going to demonstrate it. So I'm just going to sit in my house. I'm going to do all the research I need to do. I'm going to read every book. I'm going to take every course. I'm going to watch every YouTube. I'm going to listen to everybody I can. And then maybe I'll make a plan, but I'm so worn out by the time I do all that I'm too exhausted to move forward. So I form a dream team around me. Your dream team are your closest friends. And you can tell a friend is close if they'll point out to you where you're missing the mark, where you've slipped from who you truly are. Because family tends to want to keep us safe. So they don't want us to take risks. They don't want us to find that incredible courage we have within us to do more than we ever thought was possible, to live a life that is fulfilled and full of joy. So as we take that intention and we cross the black line, you get this squiggly line. Well, what the heck does that mean, Carla? It just means you've met the energy of physical reality, which is totally different than metaphysical reality. Physical reality is denser. Physical reality takes energy. Things take energy to manifest. And my coach has broken it into 6 forms of energy: money, time, physical vitality, creativity, enjoyment, and of course, what I love the most is relationships. So those all have to be working together for you to be able to cross the line, move past that 50-yard line, as in football, move that ball forward, that goal forward, into a denser reality where things change constantly, even though we hate change. The universe doesn't care. And things are unpredictable. So the squiggly line represents trouble at the border. And we get a pushback. And we make that pushback mean something about us personally. Like there's something wrong with us. Because why weren't we able to bring that dream forward? We can see things that are possible, but we'd rather watch TV than put the energy into doing something about it. Faith without works is what? Dead. It doesn't count. It doesn't count for you. And you are the most important person in your life. You are the hero in your life story. You're here to make a contribution, to make life better for all of us. It doesn't mean you have to work hard. Just learn how to work with energy and find like-minded people. What gives our life meaning is connection with other people. You can't get connection. I hope you're awake. Some of you are nodding off, but I'm saying to you, you can't get connection without being present. So you can be on the internet as long as you want to be. You can listen to YouTube videos as much as you want, but it won't fulfill you. What will fulfill you is to be with other people, using your gifts to make a difference. Right, Christy, singing last night. Did you rock it out? I look at her because she's constantly going, she's in it to win it. This game of life can be played full out. You're not wrong if you don't, but you miss out. But I believe, and Unity believes, you'll come back. You'll have another shot at it another time. Fillmore believed in reincarnation. It just makes sense to me to believe in reincarnation because I put a heck of a lot of effort into these 75 years. And if it's just to rot in the ground, then that's not really that fun. I want to know there's more after that. And the experience I've had in life with a lot of deaths is that I've gotten messages from my loved ones who've gone on. Nobody can take away from me. There's messages. There's something better going on. Well, let's make it better here so that when we go on, it'll be bestest. Does that sound like a game worth playing and goals worth playing for? So I'm here, my friends, not to fix you or change you, but to be your spiritual companion as we go through this transition that you're in. And really, it's not unique to you, although it is a unique experience here. You know, it's not even a unique experience here. You've gone through it before. And before that. And before that. That's the truth. You've gone through this before. I am just a replacement for other people who came in and tried. So let's do it this time, okay? Let's really work on our soul's evolution, because I promise you it's juicy. And I'd like to end again with a quote from George Bernard Shaw on the true joy of life. This is the true joy in life. Being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. Being a force of nature. Move your arms. Be a force of nature. Come on, feel that energy course through your body. Don't you feel different? You might feel silly, but that's okay. Silly is good. Silly is what kids do. Being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. It's too busy. Make me happy. No, that's being a victim. So I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me. It's a sort of splendid torch, which I've got to hold up for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Thank you very much.
So let's sing together the prayer for protection, knowing that we live in this perfect universe that was given to us and through us. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God, and the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Let's stand and sing together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. So let us say our abundance statement together. Unity in the Seven Hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. And this month's mighty works, we will be tithing locally to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and the Out of Darkness walk that happens each year in October. So, giving from the heart allows us to cover our needs, thrive, and continue to grow together. If you're joining us online, you can give easily at unityinthesevenhills.org. For those here in the sanctuary, we have 3 ways to give: cash, check, or electronically. If you'd like to give electronically, simply take a look at the back of the seat in front of you for a giving card with all the details, including a QR code. However you choose to give, know that your generosity is deeply appreciated, honored, and blessed. Thank you for supporting our mission and helping us grow in love and connection. So, let's do the walk of abundance together as we come forward, share our blessings and our offerings, take an affirmation, and form a circle. Here we go. Let's sing something wonderful. Here we go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. Yeah. And it won't let go. No, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. Now, please join me in the blessing of our gifts. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. So the prayer chaplain of the week is Donna, who's right there. She'll be willing to share a prayer with you right after the service. If you need special attention, we can go into the prayer room over here. So, before we do the peace song, are there any March birthday babies? March babies? Out online, maybe. We're going to sing happy birthday for all those people out online who are going to have their birthdays this month. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. And now we're going to close with the peace song. Don't forget, we'll congregate downstairs for our potluck, and then we'll have the town hall meeting afterwards. Just do it all.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, united all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.